welcome to our new podcast called Dodi's Chat. Today we'll be talking about a hot topic in our current era, which is the use of digital money and e-money, where we'll be breaking down the latest trends in money, finance, and technology. And today I am accompanied by our special guest, Alif Rahman.
Hello, I'm Olive. Thank you, Rivaldo, for having me. And right, today we will be discussing regarding today modern currency, which I think some people are still struggling to get a grasp of it. But really, it's so simple and easy to me, to us. Not to mention also is also common use nowadays.
That's right, Alif. Whether it's tapping your phone when you're shopping or spending money to an app, e-money is becoming the new normal for modern society nowadays.
Let's start with the basic. E-money or electronic money refers to money that exists in digital form, in storage on devices like smartphones or repair cards, and it's used for transaction without needing physical cash. That's why we don't have to worry about carrying small change and filling our wallet with small coins.
Exactly like Alif said. Think of GoPay, Dana, ShopeePay, and many more bank accounts out there. It's fast and convenient. I could make a transaction in a flash by only swiping my debit card in one swift movement or scanning a barcode that only takes me a few minutes or seconds. We truly live in a modern world, aren't we, Ali?
True, but convenience is the only advantage. E-money also improves access to financial services. In many developing countries, mobile wallets have helped people participate in the economy even without a traditional bank account.
Yes, I have heard of that, Ali. You're practically doing the whole nation a favor by spending your money digitally. While maybe it doesn't have direct effects, but using our prepaid cards, the government will less likely to spend resources on printing more money and handling on the distribution of the physical paper money. Also, it's easy to track our spendings, so the bank can keep track of our shopping spree and remind us of our actions. It's a good thing for us as well, actually. Oh, and the other hand, there are some concerns that we need to mention, such as data privacy, elusiveness, and what happens when the systems go down.
To tell you on the requirements to use debit card is giving up your personal data to third party. Imagine what will happen if your personal data ended up on the wrong hands of the wrong people, or data may get sold and abused by some random stranger in the whole world. That is in of scary to talk.
Yes, it's a scary thought to think about. It is, not to mention that e-money is convenient, but it also develops its own problems, such as how many people are using credit cards to launder their money, as you cannot track where the money came from exactly. This ended up being a frequent method for criminals to do their crime under the bank's very own nose.
True, I have seen movies portray those criminals laundering their money through only bank accounts. It's actually really complex, strategical, and also real.
Yes, and though the practice does exist, it's still something that can be kept under control by the banks or the police forces. The problem is not big enough for us to worry about the use of e-money. In fact, despite knowing that, I just started making my first digital bank account, and it was quick and very easy as well.
Well, if you put that way, there's still a lot of people I know that use e-money in their regular daily basis. And I'm sure that they are still finding ways to close the gap for any possibility of cyber attacks and suspicious money laundering activities.
Yes, we shouldn't worry so much about the risk and focus more about how we can take advantage of this new intention and get used to this new era of economy. Don't you think so, Alif?
Absolutely right. So I will this be the goodbye to simple cash era and say hello to the world maybe part of and digital world.
Maybe not completely, but the shift is definitely happening in some countries. Take Sweden, for example, who are 95% cashless according to some sources I have read in the internet. So perhaps it's really a possibility worth considering about later in the future.
What a time for us to be alive. Well, I suppose that words of today's topic on a money base. So we can conclude what can we conclude this podcast with? Any few words to say before we end our podcast?
A conclusion. Well, I think I will safely say that e-money has become such a regular basis in today's era, which comes with an advantage and its own risk. But all we can do right now is use this new intention wisely and be cautious to not give our data away to random strangers on the internet. Well said.
Well said. Okay, then I suppose the work is all for today. See you again in our next podcast.
Thank you Alif for having me in here. Thank you. Semangat, siap, mantap.